This is Coach Flanagan. I'm going to be explaining belly. Belly is like zone. It's like a lot of plays. We rely on the count system. If you understand the count system, you'll understand belly. And there's a lot of carryover. So to the count system, to be successful, we got to identify two people, the ghost and the zero. For the ghost is the first play side linebacker head up to the play side of the center. So this would be the ghost right there. If we're running belly right, we still use the count system. We're going to count three guys in, not counting the ghost because he doesn't exist to us. So 1, 2, 3, he's a zero. Guard has 1, tackle has 2, guard has 1, tackle has 2. And we can create double teams depending on alignment. The H has the ghost. So when the center yells out his number and says ghost, that is telling the H who he's blocking. So if we look at this right here, I'll freeze it. They're running belly. This is how we'd signal in pat or belly, and we'd signal in right. So Oregon's running belly. We'd count in 1, 2, 3. He's a 0, and we're not counting the ghost. So he doesn't exist. So the center would say ghost number 6 and 0 number 91. So that's telling the H he's going to block number 6, and we're just counting from there. So this guard has number 1 over, the tackle has number 2 over, not counting the ghost player. The guard right here has number 2 over. This guy before the snap is over here. He's going to him. Number 2 over. So let's look at it. How they run it. Same thing. So this guy's over here. He's number 1, 2. We go out right there. You can see how they line up and they pop it. So let's look at this. Belly left versus this defense. Okay. So go through your mind. Go through the play. Identify who the ghost is and who the 0 is. Pause if you need to. And then I'll explain it. Okay. So this is how we would call it. We identify the ghost. He is the first play side linebacker, head up the play side of the center. That would be number 17. Okay? If we're running belly left, and then we count from him. So we're not counting the ghost. We count 1, 2, 0. So now the right guard knows he's got him. The right tackle has him. The center has him. And the left guard has him. And the left tackle has number 2. So you look at this right here. We'd be man on him. We'd try to double from him to here. We'd double from them. And we would block depending on their alignment, just like zone. Then the H would have him. So if we can make a wall right here, and we can get this guy blocked right here in a stalemate, we should be great with, as long as the H can get a block on him. We'll look at another example. This has the same defensive alignment and same offensive alignment, but now we're just running it to the other side. So this is just as good. So if we are identifying, we're going to call it the 0, and we're going to call it the ghost. So do that on your own. Give you a couple seconds. If you need to, pause it. Okay, let's go through this. The 0. Now I want you to think about what are we going to make a call right there, because it's a play side tackle, can make an out call. So we're moving one guy over. So we count him. 1, 2, still don't count him because he's a first play side linebacker. And 3, that's the ghost player right there. The reason why we call it out is because we think by his alignment, he is a threat to the C gap. So we're going to call out. He's probably coming B gap. Okay. So that's the ghost. 1, 2, 3. He's a 0. We go 1, 2. So right here. He's on him. Out. And the H is going for the ghost. So if we make a wall right here, we can get a stalemate right here. That is a good lane for our H to move in there. And as long as we get a decent block on him, there should be a good lane. If that nose slants way over, that running back has to see it and then cut back. As a running back, you just got to be an athlete at that point. Okay? Let's go through another example. Okay? This is Baylor running against Iowa State. So let's think about, okay, we're running belly right. So identify who the ghost is, identify who the 0 is. Move on when you're ready. Okay, so this is how it should look like. We identify the player, belly right. He is the first linebacker, head up to play side of the center if we're blocking belly right. So he is the ghost. Let me count out. 1, 2, 0. Great. Then the guard has he has number 1, tackle has number 2, center has 0. Guard has number 1, tackle has number 2. So if we just create a stalemate right here, the H would be number 15. Can just get a stalemate right here and insert. Get some movement. We should get movement on a double team step and go to number 35. Get a stalemate right here. We'll be in great shape with this play. So belly and zone are very similar. The only difference is who are the ghost players. That concludes belly. Thank you.